This was once considered by certain experts to be an efficient way to identify Jewish people. They would measure the bridge of the nose. They would compare eye color using reference charts. Even though these methods were believed to work, they were far from practical in real combat situations. On the battlefield, soldiers relied on quicker and more intrusive checks. This realization terrified the boy who had been captured. He was not only Jewish but also a member of a Soviet youth organization. To survive, he acted fast. He removed his red scarf and buried it in the dirt along with his identification papers. When questioned, he spoke fluent German. He claimed he was German. He said he had been held in a Soviet orphanage and had finally been rescued. His perfect German made the soldiers hesitate. They couldn't tell if he was lying. In the end, they sent him to their commanding officer. Thankfully, the boy stayed calm. He answered every question smoothly. But when the officer asked for his parents' names, panic hit him. He hadn't prepared German names for them yet. Just as his lie was about to fall apart, a lieutenant misunderstood the situation. He assumed the boy's parents had passed away. The officer put an arm around him and told him not to be sad. He said the unit could be his home now. Nearby, a captured Soviet soldier shouted insults at him. He accused the boy of betraying his country and siding with the enemy. Luckily, the soldiers didn't understand Russian. They continued treating the boy as one of their own. The group returned to camp together. The boy was assigned to work as a translator. An officer took a liking to him and treated him well. Just as he began to relax, he heard a familiar voice behind him. It was a childhood friend who had grown up with him. The accusation immediately raised suspicion among the officers. But because of the language barrier, they didn't understand what was being said. Desperate to survive, the boy acted without thinking. He stepped forward and slapped his friend across the face. Furious, the friend charged at him. During the chaos, the friend was taken away and never returned. The boy's harsh reaction unexpectedly earned the soldiers' approval. To avoid exposing himself, he always went far away whenever he needed privacy. He lived every day in fear of being discovered. One day, the unit took him along on a patrol. Seeing the suffering of people like himself, his eyes filled with pain. A fellow soldier told him these were the ones responsible for his parents' deaths. To avoid suspicion, he forced himself to pull the trigger. Because of lifelong fear of being exposed, he was always extremely cautious. One evening, while he was bathing alone, the unthinkable happened. A soldier suddenly entered the room. In that moment, the secret he had protected for so long was finally revealed.